Hello friends, hi to all. Today's daily clinical tip video is about a remedy which you are frequently using in your daily practice for removal of pus, for aborting the suppurative process. Yes, the remedy is Calcarea Sulph, and today I would like to present this remedy with respect to the suppurative process. Why this pus formation takes place in Calcarea Sulph, what is the exact cause, how the Calcarea Sulph patient reacts, and why this tendency takes place in Calcarea Sulph. So first of all, we need to understand what is pus. Pus formation takes place when, for example, a bacteria tries to enter our body. The immune system recognizes this as an antigenic object and tries to react. So first macrophages comes to that particular place where the bacteria has entered. They send certain chemical signals so that the primary defense is activated. Neutrophil comes and they come in large numbers, and what they do here is they release their granules so as to kill that bacteria. Now what happens is bacteria also has certain toxins, so in counter attack the bacteria releases certain toxins, so there is a constant fight. After this fight is over and the immune system wins this battle, what remains is the dead cellular material, dead debris, the dead neutrophils and the dead bacteria. So it gets accumulated and this is what we call it as pus. Now why this tendency is there in Calcarea Sulph? So what happens in Calcarea Sulph which leads to this pus formation or suppurative tendency? So see, Calcarea Sulph. So yes, if you see the radar keynotes, the first line which is mentioned in Calcarea Sulph is extreme strong sense of self-importance. Calcarea Sulph has strong sense of self-importance and grumbling that his value is not understood by others. So these two lines are mentioned in radar keynotes. Then jealousy and hatred. Okay. Then another thing is the pus of Calcarea Sulph is of long standing duration. It is not of a short duration. It continues on and on and on. This is the peculiar thing of Calcarea Sulph pus. So why so much prolonged pus formation in Calcarea Sulph? Why? So there are reasons why this tendency takes place. So the basic theme of Calcarea Sulph is having extreme self-importance and wanting appreciation. So Calcarea Sulph knows that he is very important person, his importance is there. So this is already there in his mind. So the identity of Calcarea Sulph rests upon the opinion of other people. He already knows that he is important, so he expects other people to acknowledge this. So the identity of Calcarea Sulph rests upon what other people are thinking about him. So he needs appreciation from the environment. Till he is getting that appreciation, there is no issues. When the environment becomes like this, that nobody is appreciating, everybody is like ignoring or trying to criticize him, then the Calcarea Sulph lands up in problem. And this is what is the antigenic situation for Calcarea Sulph. So this environment where calcarea self doesn't get the exact appreciation or valuation, this environment is a negative environment for calcarea self, and this is the antigenic situation for calcarea self, against which calcarea self reacts, and that is why the pus formation takes place. So this is equivalent. This situation is equivalent to how the immune system reacts to the antigenic organisms like bacteria. So this environment of calcarea self, where he doesn't get that appreciation or value, because of this negative situation, the calcarea self comes in conflict, and from here the body reacts by forming pus. How? This environment, which is giving so much negativity, this environment is infectious for calcarea self. He does not want to receive this particular negative situation. He is not at all prepared. So calcarea self will never tolerate such situation. But this situation continues on and on and on. And now the pus formation starts in calcarea. So now what happens is, when the appreciation is not received, calcarea self feels very much exasperated. He feels embittered. So there is the bitterness which starts in calcarea self from such negative environment. So the feeling of calcarea self is like, I am so much good. Why are people overlooking me? I am so much important. I have got so much worth. Then why these people are overlooking me? So this is what calcarea self thinks. So time and again, this situation goes and goes and goes. And this embittered feeling, it gets transformed into jealousy. When the other people in the life of calcarea self are getting importance, and at the same time having same qualification or having same qualities, he is not being appreciated. So this bitterness turns into a feeling of jealousy. Then further the situation continues. Then this jealousy turns into a feeling of hatred. So the rubric here is hatred. Persons agree with him who do not. So this is the rubric of calcarea self. So here, when there is extreme hatred, so here fully blown pus formation starts in the body. So pus means anger. So here there is intense anger in calcarea self. Any negative remark that acts as an antigen, and further it provokes the suppurative process. It depends from which person and what situation made calcarea self angry, jealous and hatred. So depending upon either blood relative, means left side of the body, the business partner, friends or relatives, so the right side of the body. So depending upon that, the pus formation will take place on the right or the left half of the body. So here, when recurrent situation takes place where the calcarea self feels unvalued, people don't appreciate, then in the end calcarea self starts asking himself, why? Who am I? What is my value? So here there is the delusion which sets in. Delusion, worthless he is. And after this, calcarea self, when looks upon himself, he sees, what a disgusting life I am living, what a miserable life I am living, what an unfortunate person I am. So this is delusion, wretched he is. So from embittered feeling to jealousy to hatred to delusion, worthless to delusion, wretched he is. This is how the journey of Calcarea self goes. Then after these situations, the negativity gets imprinted in Calcarea self. Then nothing positive is being thought by Calcarea self. So time and again he always thinks that something bad is going to happen. So the rubric is delusion, misfortune, inconsolable over imagined misfortune. Nothing has happened, but the feeling that I am receiving the negativity or my fortune is very bad or I am very unfortunate or any unfortunate event is going to happen. So this delusion sets in the mind of Calcarea self. And from here also the bony pathologies may start taking place in Calcarea self. So friends, this is Calcarea self in short. Now you people try to correlate the pathology with the mind of the Calcarea self and try to prescribe wisely. So friends, this is all about today's clinical tip. Thank you.